Hello and welcome to the tiny urban garden. This is my son. He's helping me with the video today, right?
Okay.
So you're going to tell us what's going on. If you know what's going on, I guess.
What's going on? Oh yeah, the corn. Pumpkin. Corn.
Yeah, lots of stuff going on.
And beans.
Let's start with the tomatoes. So, because this is on a pole, this is our Hillbilly Tomato. They grow large heirloom kind of peach and yellow marbled tomatoes.
Do they like wrap around?
Yeah, this is going to have a big support system.
Do they like wrap around the pole?
Yeah, it grows like a, it doesn't wrap around like a pumpkin or vining plant, but we will tie it to the pole to give it more stability. And this is a 10-foot pole, I believe. This is the Isis cherry tomato, and it is a cherry tomato plant, so it is in a cage, but this is a 4-foot cage.
Why do they call
4-foot steel cage.
Why do they call it a cherry?
Because it makes tiny little tomatoes.
I thought it was because they make big tomatoes that are like red.
No.
Like
No. It's because they make tiny tomatoes. This is our yellow monster pepper plant. It's beginning to flower again. And it's setting very large peppers. Obviously, we have about 3 that are set on it.
What do
and
they call
we
it?
have more blooms because we have been, oh, it's been hot, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been real hot. So pepper plants are happy again. The Thai chili pepper is extremely happy. We've got multiple peppers and flowers, as you can see. It's looking great. Let's go over here to the cherry pepper. So the cherry pepper that I've been trying to grow for 3 years with no luck, we finally have blooms. I've never gotten it to even germinate in the past 3 years. This year I finally got it to germinate, and not only did I get it to germinate, but I also have flowers on it. So that is a win in our book.
Ooh, strawberries.
Ooh, why don't you pick those and eat them?
Ooh, taste test. Ooh, that's good and sour. But not juicy as a big one.
Yeah, they're not ripe yet.
Not
so we have lots of Alpine Strawberries that we started 4 years ago.
There's one's right here, but it's
Yep.
not ripe yet.
Not ripe yet. Because the thing with these strawberries is if you pick them before they're ripe, they're sour.
Ooh, I just picked one. Ooh,
Oh, that one's going to be a good one.
Mmm, good. I taste like a grape flavored, soda.
Yeah, they taste like pineapple, is what some people say. But I've tasted ones that taste like grape too. But yeah, they are extremely flavorful. Here's one.
I can see why they think that they taste like grape and pineapple.
Yeah.
I think it tastes like a mix of both. Ooh, this one.
Ooh, look. Ooh, look at that big one right there.
Oh, do you want one?
Right there.
Do you want one?
Just try them. Tell me what you think.
Mmm.
Yeah. So these are super delicious, and they are everbearing, which means that they will fruit until a frost. So we get fruit, we get strawberries from May through probably around early November. Yeah, they're delicious.
Winner our book.
So our tomatoes are doing wonderful.
Everything's doing wonderful.
My, oh, look at this, I'm so excited. So this was not looking green. If you remember our last video, it was pretty yellow. I felt like it was a dire situation. I almost ripped it out. I was a day or two away from ripping it out. And
Darwin's eating the grass.
it's doing well. It's not sending out the hugest leaves, but there's still time to grow. I did lay some mulch with some hay there, and it's done absolutely splendid given our 90-degree weather days.
Our dog is eating grass.
Our dog's having some grass.
Happy
All right,
grass.
moving on to the corn. So this is a blue Indian corn.
Blue?
And the rest is glass gem.
Glass gem.
The same kind that we grew last year. So anyway, as you can see that it's all sprouted. There's one right there that didn't sprout, and one right there that got eaten by slugs. But overall, I think it's going to do well. I think we have time for a good harvest of flower corn. So we shall see. This is our Jack B. Little. It's been eaten by what I think are white flies. And the new leaves, however, are not affected. If you can see that. It's beautiful. And it's starting to send out its tendrils. So I think it'll start climbing up the trellis soon. That one also is sending out its tendrils as well. This is our Poblano pepper plant. I've already harvested 2 peppers off of it. And you can see it's just, I mean, sending out these amazing peppers. I never have had an issue with Poblano peppers. If you are a first-time pepper grower, I highly recommend Poblanos because they are extremely versatile and easy to grow. You can see we have new blossoms on there as well. So that is amazing. And I also have a bunch of peppers to harvest. This is my herb pot where I have thyme and rosemary, which is happy. And I have my mint back there, which is extremely happy. This is my lemon cucumber. It has taken off. It hasn't drooped in the hot sun. It seems pretty happy, and I expect it to start taking off here in the next few weeks and growing up this trellis. This is my Cinderella butterfly bush. This is its 3rd year here, and I have some that are blooming already, but the blossoms have this nectar that comes out. You could actually take it with your finger and taste it, and it's sweet like sugar.
It is good.
Yeah, it is good. And it smells like vanilla. It's
Not
absolutely amazing. Yeah, you have to wait a little bit.
That one kind of looks like it would smell like vanilla.
These ones over here smell like vanilla this morning.
They did?
Yep. It might not because...
Kinda.
does. Yeah, a little bit. So, let's go
Oh, yeah, that one.
check out what's going on up in the alley. Okay, so this is our Bueno de Gusto Horno, something like that, squash. And as you can see, it is absolutely loving this 20-gallon container. What is this? Buen Gusto de Horno. Like I said in my last video, I'll never get that right. But it is starting to. That is the main vine right there. And don't be fooled. There are a ton of side shoots coming out. I did have 2 female blossoms bloom last week, and there were no males to pollinate them, so I did lose those. They aborted. However, I'm having some males starting to bloom now, and I have some females starting to bloom, so we should be all good there the next time one of my females blooms, which shouldn't be too long. You can see right there, that is the most mature of the females. And these are going to be great pumpkins to eat. Let me show you my apple tree, and then we'll be done. So I did harvest about 70% of my rhubarb. It's chopped and it's in the freezer, but I always leave some rhubarb leaves to kind of grab that solar energy and store it for the next blossom in 2021.
Yummy delicious, especially with sugar.
It is very good. So, then the last thing I have here is our apple tree.
This is going to be good.
These are so yummy. Aren't they so yummy?
Yum! Like Pac-Man.
Yeah, so we eat them like Pac-Man. But this is definitely going to be a huge harvest this year of apples. Oh, you grabbed. Oh.
This was on accident. I just touched him.
That's okay. That's okay, because you know what? It's probably better for the tree to not have so many apples on it. But this is definitely going to be a bountiful harvest of apples this year. It just keeps going.
Still tastes good.
No, don't eat. You can't eat that. By the way, you cannot eat a raw apple. It will give you a stomach ache. So you definitely need to wait till they're ripe to eat an apple.
Them.
And yeah, you're right. So anyway, that is the garden. It's not exciting yet, but hopefully hopefully it will be soon. We'll see you next week. Bye.